Okay, so good morning and good evening, everybody. And once again, welcome back in today's class. Today, we are on the day number 19. On the almost 50% days has been gone and 50% days has been left with the almost 50% course has been also done. Or I can say, okay, 15 or 30, 40% has been done. So in the last session, in the last class, we discussed about that how I can bring the data in ServiceNow. Okay. And now we are going to be discuss key. I have a data with me. Let's say that, oh, sorry, I'm not sharing the screen. Let me share it. Yeah. Let's say I have 10 users created in the dev instance. Okay. And now I want to move them from dev to test to prod. Okay. Only one thing is required here to be understand. Rest process is very simple. But this particular thing, this particular approach, this particular formula, or this particular method or mechanism, we use only and only to move the data. Logics, configurations, business rules, nothing will become under this. Only and only move the data. And when I say data, we are speaking and talking about only and only foundation data, nothing on the transactional data. Transactional data we never migrate, guys. I never migrate incident from dev instance to test to production. I never migrate. We never migrate. It's not recommended. It's not best practice. Even it should not be exist in the discussion. But just to be clarify, we never do this thing. Okay, now the question comes that my instance that is it is 86721. Let's say this is my instance. Ashish, give me 1 minute. This is my instance 86271 and it's a dev. I take another instance that is 30550 and this is test instance which I take from the Shabrish. Go ahead, Ashish.
So Atul, I just need clarity on your comment when you say that we do not migrate transactional data. What exactly you or what kind of data are you referring to when you're saying
transactional? Means anything related to your operational incident, change, problem, request, knowledge, which you user is creating day by day, day in, day out. That is the transactional data.
Okay, there can be scenarios where okay, I'll give you a scenario, just explain and you'll probably understand where I'm coming from. So let's say we have an application which is currently working in any organization and it's on a different platform. They want us to build it on ServiceNow. We are building it on ServiceNow and now we have to go live.
Right.
But that older application is still in the system. It's working because we haven't got a replacement for it yet. So all that data which is there in the workflows right now, the workflows have not completed for it. That also, whenever we come to the phase of migrating the data, that will also become a part of this go live.
Okay. Now to clarify this part, if I practically speak, okay, because this is a very common scenario that okay, Ashish is running a ServiceNow implementation project, customer using X tool, and they're in between. And when the go live will be happen, Ashish, few changes in the X state, few incident in the Y state. Do you move that data as well? Number one and foremost, even though ServiceNow also not recommend to move any data, these data in ServiceNow at the time of the go live. What we say and what we clarify that any open incidents we are discouraging to migrate to ServiceNow. The reason being number one, I tell you number one. Let's take example of the change management. Let's say you are using a tool X. In that tool X, the change has been reached on the scheduled state. And after 5 days, it's going on the production. Now, if you migrate that change in ServiceNow, it will not be in the scheduled state. It will be in the new state and you have to be run the manual approvals once again. That is the number one part we discourage this thing. So So never ever commit to your customer. No, 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 we will move the data. No, it is not that much easy. Specifically for your case, Ashish, Suraj, maybe Deepak is there or Abhi is there. For you guys, the special case is that never ever commit this thing. In my personal experience, in which project I work where the migration happened, we clearly tell to customer we are not going to migrate the open incident. What maximum we can do for you, if you want, we can bring the data in ServiceNow and keep it in a table, but you have to do the all manual actions once again. Because let's say one incident open 30 days back and it's still in the running state. If I migrate, then Ashish as a customer say, Atul, I want the complete history as well. Not possible, boss. Sorry. You are going in the new tool. Either keep that previous tool open for 7 days and close the all open tickets there and itself. And once you go live, use the new tool for the raising a new incident or new change. This is the point, Ashish. Very good, but it is clearly communicated to the customer in a very clear words as well. Hope now you got the idea that why I'm not encouraging and recommending to be moved to the service now this data.
Got it. Got it. Yeah.
Now let's talk about the foundation data, because without foundation data, no system can work. Okay, let's say I take a home, but there's a nobody to live in that home. It means there's a no, it's not a home. It's still a building or walls only. Now I want to move the data from my instance to test instance. This instance I took from Shabrish here. Now, whenever I say I'm migrating the data, I'm talking about the foundation data. Okay, I show you two scenarios. Number one, let me go here and open the user record. And let's say I search for Ashish. Okay, open it and right click and export XML. That is the number one step we have to be do. Now I'll come back to the bulk uploads, bulk movement as well. Now what I will go, I'll go to where it is gone. Oh, it's come on. Wait, let me open this one which Shabrish send me. Give me a minute, guys. Ah, here, sorry. 30887. I forget that what password I mentioned. Good. I remember it now. Okay, so now what I will do, it is just for the single case. I'll go here and open the user table again, in which table I want to move the data. Open this and right click on any of the field and click on the import. Sorry, my bad. Click on the import XML. Click on this, go to my local system and pick up this particular XML file and upload it. Now Ashish account has been created here. Now the question comes, Atul, what is the problem here? That's the main point. That what is the problem here? Because you done that part and it's working very fine. Why you're not recommending to create the different transform map in the different environments? Now I'll show you another case. Okay, let me go here in my instance. Ashish, I'll take your question little later. Give me some time. Okay. Let's say I'll pick up this one. Okay. OI. Now I'll go to Shabrish account instance and I'll create one user profile here. OI. Okay. Here. Oh. Ah, yeah. This is what I'm doing here. I have to be sorry. OI. This one, right? I'm not migrating now. First name B, last name HH. Okay. First name B, last name HH. Email is this. I'm copying here. Now let me submit it. So now this account has been created in the Shabrish profile. Now let me do a change here. Let me add a title here. Let me modify it, Mr. Your first name Atul. Okay, or let's say manager name. नहीं ये तो नहीं देगा, डिपार्टमेंट कर लेते हैं चलो IT. And now save this and export XML. And the XML has been there. Now I'll go here and I right click and click on the import XML. Go here. This is the second one. Copy and done. And upload. Why it's giving me error now? Can anyone tell me? Can anyone tell me why it is giving me error?
It's a duplicate user.
Names does not.
What do you mean by duplicate user? See, both IDs are same, right? I just created this user here, but I'm bringing all information from here to there.
But the same user is there in your instance also with the same username.
So what? So that is the reason why it's saying duplicate. My problem is that it's saying duplicate. That's fine because user ID is same, but two different houses, two different person or same person is living in the two different houses. Then it should give some other error, not the duplicate. Let me give you example which I face. Okay. What happened actually? Why this concept come into the picture? Okay, I was supporting a production instance. Okay, there was a user. His name was, I guess, Abdul or some other name was there. Like Abdul was there. Okay. So he raised an incident that he is not able to access the reports in service now. My agent go and check his profile in the production system. Every rights were there. Okay, that's fine. Fine. He's told to that guy Abdul that okay, you have every rights. Please try again. He's still not able to access that part. Okay. We said let replicate in the lower environment. We check in the dev instance. In the dev instance, name was there, Abdul was there. And there he has little bit more access as well. We give those access to the Abdul in the production instance. We said, okay, Abdul, now try. He's still facing the same issue. Be surprised. That accounts are same, names are same, user ID is same, access is same. Then why he's still not able to make a progress on that part? Then we find there's a script running in the background, which checking some parameters and then reports are visible to that particular user. We check that script. No changes in the dev and production. Things were still same. Still not able to make a changes. Then later on what we did, I'll show you that what is the difference here now and why we're not recommending. So this is in my instance and this is the sys ID. Okay, this is my instance. So this is sys ID of OI here. And let me go back to Shabrish one and open the account. And let me copy this thing. When we open the dev and the production instances user profile, and we compare the user profile, then we found that these two users has a two separate IDs, two separate sys ID. And we in our program, we hard coded the sys ID for some specific purpose. Then we came to know, that the user which is available in production is not migrated. It has been created directly in the production by passing dev and test. And just to for the same side, maybe some new developer, some new admin guy, he don't know about the right process. He created the same user in the dev as well with the same user ID, and he thought that okay, things are saved now. Now this error is fine. This is a duplicate error, that's fine. But the another problem is that in this case, the sys IDs are different. Now let me do one thing. Let me change this to this one. OK. And now let's migrate this profile. Import XML. Now it has been done. Why? Because the sys IDs of these two users are different. Even though user ID is also different. Maybe I put the user IDs can be it's 10, it's 11. Rest information are same. So these things, these are the practical scenarios happen when we unknowingly create the user profiles or any record, any foundation, only foundation that I'm saying, any foundation data directly in dev or test, but not in production. The only thing which I told on the Friday that we created, now the thing is that Atul, let's say I want to bring 100 of users from service from my instance to the Shabrish account. That's fine, no problem. Let me do like this. Batch 11. Sorry, last name was the batch 11. OK, now in this case, do one thing, select the records like this, right click and import XML. What I'm doing. This one, export XML. So now it's exporting every record. So total 22 records will be exported here and download. Now I'll go to the Shabrish account. Same concept. Go here. Import XML. This, and now this. Upload. Only Ashish account will not be updated, I guess, or not be Ashish account also created now. So now it's creating the 22 accounts. Also, it's updating Ashish account in the background. Now let's go here and search for the. Let me add last name. Now you can see 22 records has been come here as well. So this is the way that we use and follow to migrate the records, foundation data specifically, from one instance to the another instance. Go ahead, Neha.
So Ashish, if I make any change to any record, like you have added the title or the company name in the test instance or to the other instance, so it will change the system ID of that record?
No.
It will not. Only if I create a new data or new user in the different instance, then only there will be a different sys ID.
Correct. I tell you one example. Okay. There's a, if I say write the spelling of Prakash, someone will write Prakash. Someone will write will Prakash. Now a single person can have a two IDs with these names, Prakash and Prakash. Maybe typewriter put something wrong in one of the document. Like maybe in Aadhaar card, it's like this one. And in the driving license, it will like this one. Now both IDs are valid, right? But actually in the system, these two IDs are the two different sys IDs, but belong to the one person. That is wrong. OK, so that is the reason which you point. You can even changing also would never recommend. Don't change any value in other than dev or production, sorry, test or production directly. Make a change in the dev and then migrate from dev to test to production. Otherwise, you will say, I am able to see the department in the production, but not in the dev. It means someone directly make changes in the production instance, which is not a best practice. Go ahead, Ravish.
So Atul, when we bring data from any foundation table, so what is the data that is coming in the instance? So is it just the columns from the users table, or
Any
like,
user table, account table, group table, customer data, found role table, department, business unit, anything you can bring
but
it.
if there is any related record, so data will also come, or
No. Related record will not come now. That you do the mapping separately.
okay.
To do this part, you have to bring the data for the related record as well. User table will bring only user information. If you want to bring the department as well, along with this some related information, then you have to bring the department table as well. This is what the fundamental says. Whenever we start implementation of any of the ServiceNow projects, in the first workshop, we discuss about the foundation data. Tell me what foundation data you have. And it is not like that I want to create a user directly in the ServiceNow. No. First, we bring, I guess, building data. Sorry, I'm saying location data. Then I bring department data. Then I bring role data. Then I bring business unit data. And after that, I bring the user data, because user has a lot of references field from the other tables. Let's say if I mention in here, I'm bringing Neha's account in Shabrish instance. Let's say I mention Neha's manager is Ashish or myself. But if that account does not exist here, it will not populate. It will give error. That account does not exist. So we have to make sure this is what the this is what the BA need to be do. We have to make sure that we have all the prerequisites stable before we proceed for the final uploads in the system. Go ahead, Shabrish.
Atul, here, when we talk about instance, so can we consider that as different organizations?
No. Instance means your dev, test, and production are instances. Organization means it's the complete companies, different companies.
Okay, so it will be like different teams. Is that like that?
Teams is still not the right word actually. I'll say, because teams we are considering as the groups. So when we say instance, okay, let's say in your house you have 5 bedrooms. Okay, and your father has constructed 2 more bedrooms in the upstairs. Okay, so now you are shifting your things from down to the from ground to the first floor. This is what I'm migrating the data from one instance to the another instance in the same building, but in the different instance. Now Shabrish will be staying on the first floor. Maybe you have some other brother, he will stay in the ground floor. Maybe some other brother, then he will stay on the second floor. But house is considered as a one only. Clear?
Yeah, Atul.
Good. So, better. So this is what we
So
need to.
Atul,
Good. Suresh.
then do we need to create 3 separate groups when we go on any project? For instance, a dev group and test and production
No.
group.
You will get the instances from ServiceNow. Dev, test, and production you will get from ServiceNow. You have to bring the data in one dev, then test, then production. Groups are just, I'm talking about the foundation data perspective. Don't get confused that it is a database team, it is a service team, or this is no. I'm considering whole as a group. Let's say Suraj is working in an X company. Now that company is saying, guys, we are opening another branch in some other location, the same city. These many employees will be migrated from this office to the another office. This is what the instance movement, nothing else. I'm the part of the core company only, but now my location has been going to be changed to the other part of that particular office. Maybe you're working in a tower A, now you're working in a tower C. In the same building, but in the same premises, but in the same, in the two different towers. But by moving means, it doesn't mean that you are joining a new company. No, no, no. You are still in the same company. You're still in the same employee. You're still in the same tenure. You are just, or company just moving your base location from tower A to tower C only. This is what the migration of data we do here. Clear, Suraj, now? Yeah.
Yes.
Atul, actually, I have a scenario. I mean, like in my organization with the same name, there are multiple people. And in this case, right, creating users.
Name can be same, Shabrish, name can be same. Either user ID or either email will be different. There must be some differentiation on the user table. You will see either user ID will be different, either email ID will be different.
Okay, so based on Active Directory, how the user credentials are
Yes,
created,
yes.
Okay.
This is very common, right?
Yeah.
This is very common. I know when I shifted here from India to UK, I go to the office. So my PO asked me, how's your junior? It was very surprising for me. Why is she saying junior? Why should not she say that how's her kid? Then later I came to know that here people call junior and senior kind of stuff. It means they're saying, okay, the thing is same. The thing is the name can be same. He never called my kid with the name. He always says Atul Junior. And I'm Mrs. Atul. She never take my wife's name. So they pronounce or they take it by this particular manner only. Okay, so name can be same, but employee ID, email ID, and user ID must be different. Otherwise, I can log in on your behalf as well in your company. If my name is Muhammad, your name is Muhammad, I can log in on your company, right? So there should be some differentiation because names can be same. Clear?
Okay.
Otherwise, there's no fundamental of the Aadhaar card kind of thing. Aadhaar card is like your unique identification, right? In US, in Canada side, they have SSN number, social security number. That is their unique identification. One person has a one unique number so that all the records has been attached to that particular stuff. Okay, clear now. Good. Now data has been moved. Foundation data has been moved. Now let's discuss another important topic here. That let's say I done a lot of changes in my update set. Okay, a lot of changes I update in my update set. Now go here and open the update set here. So this is my update set. Let me open it, LNG. Right? We created another 22nd, 2 days before. So now we have done 572 changes till date. It includes change in the table, change in the field, creation of the new table, new field, new logics, new client scripts, anything can be done. Now, few questions in the CSA examination come from these areas. Well, number one, never ever, ServiceNow also never ever recommend to use the default update set, which is a global update set. Never ever use that part. Number one. Second, don't capture 100 of records in this particular update set. Try to keep the update set up to 100 and 200 activities should be there. I know that we are doing a practice, so we keep 572. If we work for another 10-15 days, then it can be more than 1000 as well. Okay, this is a second practice we have to be used. Third practice, once this has been closed, once my updates have been get closed, don't reopen it. I give a very basic example on that part. Anybody has a kid, approximately 2, 3 years, 4 years old kid, not more than that. Recently, chalo, I'll give an example. I'm sure that. Yeah. Okay, Suraj, how old? How old?
14 months.
Oh, 14 months. Great example then. So let's say Suraj and his wife planning to go for a trip. Okay, maybe Suraj said it's long time. Let's go for a dinner together. And he took his definitely kid as well. As a baby is very small, so his wife says, okay, Suraj, let's put some kind of diapers, nappies, kind of things, and one extra pair of clothes, and a little milk bottle and water bottle, smaller thing, should be kept there. My son is also listening to this example. Okay, done. Suraj say, okay, let me put it there. Okay, Suraj wife done this part. After 5-7 minutes, her wife says, Suraj, can you add these two handkerchiefs as well? Suraj says, okay. Suraj open the bag, take it out something, and put that handkerchief and lock it. Okay. Happily they start the car and they reach to the destination, enjoying the part. Suddenly the kid need water on. It's very old, so it's very yeah, 14 months is they don't have a water, but had some milk. Suraj wife says, okay, Suraj, can you give me the milk bottle? Suraj opened the bag. Bottle was not there. Now tell me what's wrong here. What happened wrong here? Only one silly mistake, that the bag which was already packed has been reopened and some new stuff has been added in that. This is what the best practice come here. Even though you are a developer, you need to be add only one dot or one line. Never ever open the closed update set. If instead of that, Suraj say, okay, let me make another bag and I'll keep that two handkerchief in that bag, then he must enjoy the dinner very peacefully. But now he did a mistake. So now dinner gone, plan gone, and things turn in the bad format. So this is what the example, whenever you are working on a requirement, development done, closing done, then never ever open your update set again. By anybody says, no, open it and add one more changes. Don't say no, sorry. I'm happy to create a new update set, but I'm not happy to open that part. So remember this example every time. Go ahead, Suraj.
So Atul, as you said, there should not be more than 200 updates for each update set. So once we are done with the 200 or so updates in the update set, then do we need to create another update set to move ahead?
Prefer to create another update set.
Okay.
See, being a developer, you know that how many changes will be captured in this particular update set. It comes from the experience only. Okay. Being an experienced guy, people I saw in my previous team, people are the good developers, they have 100, 200, 300, 500 changes as well in a single update set, because they work on a lot of stories in a parallel manner. If you're able to manage that good, otherwise avoid that part. You see the example now, right? So that is the thing. Now what we'll do, I'm going to be close this update set. And when I close the parent update set, all the child update set will be get closed automatically. So now when you log into the instance, you will find here as a default update set. So if you wish, you can create your own update set again. If you don't, no problem. So now I'll complete it. You're saying you're completing? Yes, I'm completing it. So let me save this. Done. Now, if you see, the red color has been gone, and if you see, I'm on the default update set. We are doing a practice, so now I'll keep it on the default update set. That's fine for me. Now, the thing is that it contains 572 changes. I need to bring those changes in the Shabrish profile, Shabrish account. Now I'll go here and search for the retrieve update set. Important point, these steps are mainly applicable for the developers, not for the consultants like us. Go ahead, Suraj.
So Atul, here we close this update set, right? And
right.
There are around 8 to 10 child update sets.
Right. All get closed. All get closed.
So do we need to? So is there anyone who is responsible to inform all those users that this update set is completed.
Generally, it's a responsibility of the dev lead or the dev architect who is leading that particular squad or the team that I'm closing
Okay,
this.
so they don't get any automated notification that this updates has
They
been
just
closed
see
like that.
this thing as a white color only, like this. They will see.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Now I need to bring the data. Sorry, no, it's number one. Update set doesn't contain the data. Update set contain the logics, business logics. Now I want to bring that to to Shabrish account now. Okay. Now let me come here and retrieve update set. Sorry, let me go and sorry, not retrieve. It's a remote update set. I'm sure. Yeah. And remote. Yeah. Now what? Let me go here and update set. Update sources. Yes. Update sources, that from where you want to bring the update sets to your instance. I click here. I say my name, LNG dev 86271. What type? It's a development. I said yes. What is the URL? I said URL is this one. This thing I'm doing in the test instance, not in the dev instance. So I'll copy this admin and give me a minute. Let me stop sharing and I'll open my personal Gmail account. Go copy this part. Okay, I'm stop sharing the screen for a minute. Okay. Because I got feedback from few of the people that you are exposing your personal email ID, so avoid that if possible. In one topic it's required, but otherwise I should avoid that. Let me. Okay, manage password. This one. Okay, now let me share my screen. Okay, now I'll come to Shabrish account here and I put my add password and I say dev2 this thing. And now I have two options, submit and test connection. Let me do the test connection. It means what it will do, it will take this URL, take this password and username, and it will go to my instance, this one, and check that everything is fine or not. Oh, yeah. It says it's look good, but the only thing is that from where you're bringing the logics, they are on the Utah and this instance is on the lower instance. Are you happy? I said happy. This is the first problem, that my changes will not work, may not work in Shabrish profile, in Shabrish account. Why? Sorry, Shabrish instance. Why? There is a mismatch between the instances. Okay, there's the one thing. Suraj, I'll come in a minute. And now I click on the submit here. Now, again, that however the parent instance is on Utah, but I am on the Tokyo. Connection is fine. That's fine, not an issue. But instance, the version difference is there. I know it's there. And intentionally, I ask Shabrish not to be upgrade your instance so that I can show you this error. This is very common and very non-error. This is the first error you should say if interviewer asks. Why update set movement fail? Number one, the dev and the test or the production are not in sync with respect to the installations or the configuration files or the plugins as well. This is the one reason. Go ahead, Suraj. Okay, done your question. Okay, let me open it again. Connection is fine. Now it's saying retrieve completed update set. Important point for a developers. Important point for a dev architects or the dev leads. Whenever you are upgrading, sorry, when you're moving your data, always make sure that you move or your update set only contain completed update sets only. Otherwise, now if you see, let me say here, show matching. So now total 14 updates are in the completed. If I go here and click on the retrieve, it will bring all the 14s. Now Suraj has a question, Atul, what to do in this case? Better reopen this. Because I don't want to take anything else on with me. I want only which I'm doing. I know. Okay, these are the update sets. Now I guess this is the global one. Let's keep it, not an issue. Let's keep it. Otherwise, what we do, we reopen this. Any option for reopen or in progress? See, I'm telling you the wrong practice, not by this way actually. Let's not deep. Let me in progress it so that only 8 update set which are being mapped with this particular LNG one should go. Now go ahead and click on the retrieve completed update sets. So now you can see I am just bringing the date. I'm bringing the logics to this part. Now I'll give example. In the meantime, it's be running. I am moving one house to another house. These update sets are like a containers for me. Once the transporter or the movers or packer reach the destination, did you start unboxing every box immediately? No. Once they unload, first of all, we count it. That how many containers, how many boxes we put, did we get all the boxes back in the new destination? Not. This concept is called the previewing the update set. Before you commit, I am previewing it. Because once you commit and you say to movers packer, ha bhaiya, all are fine, he gone. And after that you find some missing, madam, you counted it, it's fine. This thing happened when we have in the marriages, we have a plate systems. Earlier, what happened? It was the old stories. Earlier, what happened? Let's say someone is having a marriage and they have a plate system. Waiter did not call to that particular person or the owner or the booking person and put the plates and say, sir, 200 plates I put it. Later on, 200 plates go in a few seconds. 200 is gone. Yes, sir, I told you it's a 200. But after that, people start making a counting. They ask someone, OK, go and check the plate counts once. Anybody, I'm not saying it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. So now I'm bringing this particular changes. Now see, it is saying, boss, one update set has been failed. So now it's showing the error as well. It means the red one has some error. The error can be the logics which they make something wrong there. Maybe the updates they're doing incomplete as of now, which can cause a problem here. We have to be correct there. Don't Ujjwal Pulke, don't take otherwise. Yeah, it's fine. See, even I have this one. See, I have 87 errors. Come on. So they're saying, boss, I'm bringing your data. Sorry, not data, wrong word. I'm bringing your logics. But before you commit, please fix all these errors. The error can be the prime reason we know the error that Shabrish instance is on Tokyo and Atul instance is on the Utah. The first reason of error is this only. Chalo only, but we bring our data now. OK. Now, Atul, what to do? It's too much error. No worries. Error to error. That's fine. Now, let's go and open this again. And now if you see that this is in the preview state, that generally it happens in the flights. And I'm sure the people who travel frequently, they know that how the flight attendants put the luggage in the flight and take it out. And as soon as you get your luggage, first of all, you have to be checking your luggage. It's all fine. This is what I'm doing the preview here. It says I got my luggage, but it has been broken from 4 places. Before I move on from the airport, I have to be raise a complaint. So it says the logics you're bringing total 456 records. I am inserting it. Out of this 39, I am updating it. It means something you change in your instance. Now I'm going to be update in my instance. 63 has been deleted because it's PDI. So we delete something and it's been deleted here. 13 are the collisions where Shabrish also makes some changes and you also make some changes. Remember that concept of the upgrades. Conflicts happen, right? To the revert to the base system or not. This is what now happen here. Now what to do? Now it's like a in between. ना खाया जा रहा ना निकला जा रहा है. This is what the case now. Now as a developer, what I have to be do when I'm moving my code to the next level, then I'll go and check it here. Okay, first of all tell me my error क्या है. These are the errors. ठीक है, total update set preview problems are 109. Or problem for batch, let's say complete for batch, let's say for batch, because it's a parent one. Okay, these are the total errors which I got now. This is from Neha one, this is my account, this is again my, this is again my. See, mine is also 89, so don't worry. It's good if you're getting this, it is good because you're learning something new here. Okay, let me come on the last point. So now Pulkit this. Now, if you see carefully, okay, that every error has a 4 options, almost has a 4 options. Let's say this one. What did it say? Could not find a record in sys portal page for a column sys portal page reference in this particular update. Maybe Pulkit is using service portal to make some changes. Those changes have not been done in this particular part. Anybody remember? I put a question that what is not captured in the update set? What is not captured in the update set? From the CSA perspective, get the answer. Your reports or dashboards not get captured in the update sets, guys. Number 1. Rest you can find out. It's very important question, and this question has been asked from the interview side as well. Now it says boss, you can do 4 options. By either find the missing record. Let me open in the separate window. Now remember the example. Deepak has birthday. His wife bake a cake and his best friend bring a cake. Now what to do? This is what the situation. The first part says find the missing record. To complete this part, let me take example that from my source place, I have 17 or 18 bags. On the destination, I got 16 bag. Now what to do? Number 1, find the missing one. First option. Second, find the missing update. But bag is already there, but I guess it has been broken from one side and few things has been dropped out. To find that updates. Third, accept remote update. But I'm getting that's accepted. Yeah, leave it. We'll take it later on. Or then skip remote update. It's lost. Leave it. Let's proceed further. Skip and accept both are the 2 different things. Skip, I don't bother it. Accept, I bother it, and I'm saying which is available. Let's take this as a base and continue. So now here the point come. Remember in the upgrades as well, I told you this thing. This is the place where the complete human intervention is required to update this part. If I open the find missing record, it is going in my instance, guys. It will go there and find out that what is missing to complete this item. Find missing update. No record found. बोला find नहीं कुछ नहीं है. Accept the remote update which is coming. Let's accept it. Or skip. I don't bother. Done and done. Leave it. No issue for me. Okay, so in this case, in these specific cases, the decision should be taken by developer very carefully. In a practical scenarios, you cannot skip very easily. You have to find out the missing component, because maybe something which required Pulkit code to be run, if we click on the skip remote, or maybe say accept remote. So let's say he say accept remote. Maybe the functionality will not work fully. It's like a jugaad. Questions before that. Otherwise you will sleep. Okay. They are putting on the mute. Okay. Now, as a developer, I know that we have a lot of things. Now, if you see here, where the collision has happened, I change one file and the same file has been changed in the Shabrish profile as well. Now it says, let me open this in the separate window. Boss, either compare it. Compare means same, the two windows will open now. Base and this one. This is my update set. Maybe I change it 2 times in the same update set, which is overwriting. See, this is SLA, right? I'm thinking, yes, it's SLA. See, checkout is false. It's none. This is what the change is here. I guess a flow, workflow flow, something there. So in this case, either compare and make a change manually, or either accept the collision. कि भैया ठीक है जो है, let's take it. So now what we will do now, because we have to be complete this topic. Now what we'll do, let me open. Okay, we cannot open the new window. Okay, no problem. Let me go on the first page now, because the errors are too much. And I will select all, and I will put for everybody, I'll put skip remote update. Not here, sorry. Yep, here. Skip remote update. This one. Again, I'm telling you guys, practically, it's not a case that you can skip it. But for our purpose, for our training, I know this thing earlier, that these conflicts will become, and it should become, so that we can learn the concept in a better manner. So now I'll go and click on this part, skip remote update. It says skip, I said skip, no problem. Let me close everything and go it again. Update sources, go here, go here. So now you can see 99 are remaining, because 20 has been skipped. Okay, skip. Now again select and skip remote. 79 has been done, no problem. Let it be done. And skip update. 59, 20 is going out. Skip remote update. Now again and skip remote. You can ask your question in between if you want, because it will take time. Now 20 more left.
So what's the difference between the error and warning types?
Warnings are that it create a problem for you. It can create a problem for you, but error means you cannot commit properly until you solve it 100%. This is what the error. Now, if you drive your car, when the red light of this particular petrol, it's a warning that boss, petrol is going to be, fuel is going to be over very soon. But when it completely on the red down, it's an error. No petrol, no problem, no progress. So now we have done everything here. And you can see there's a no further error. But before that, let me save this. The changes should be saved. Right now, if you see, we're getting the commit. Commit means I entered in the house and I started unboxing the things. Commit. Now I'll tell you one more example here. Let's say Suraj moved to the new house. Maybe it's a rented one, to the new house. The day he moved, after 2 days, Suraj's wife says, hey Suraj, I'm not liking this place. Let's change it. Suraj says, come on, it's a huge investment. I done the rent as well, agreement as well. This concept in ServiceNow called the back out or backed out. Now let's consider example. Let's commit it this part. Let's say I bring everybody's changes here. So Shabrish, just one thing, maybe after this upgrade or this, after this update movement, if your instance did not work properly, please don't blame to me. You can reset it very easily. Okay, because tomorrow we are going to be discuss the integration. I need your instance again, guys. And also please don't miss tomorrow's class, guys. It's important. I'm reshuffling the topics for this particular batch so that interest should be always there. So now it is committing it, and you can see it showing commitment here. Done. Commitment done. Now let's verify here. Let's reload this page. And let's check it. Neha. See. आगे नेहा की सारी फाइल्स. Pulkit. Ujjwal ka portal, Neha's portal. It's our portal, which I rename it. See, this is what the update set movement do. Now problem is still pending. Suraj wife, let's say Suraj and wife go to lunch, dinner. Bag is full pack, no, nothing to be left out. As soon as her wife take the first 2 bites, don't take the food. So it's not a good food, it's like smelly. Suraj say, I already book everything for you. It's a table and also I paid for this. That's fine, but I don't like it. Let's back out. Now, by some reasons, let's say the code is not working. The functionality is not working. This is another reason we generally avoid put parent and child relationship in the update sets. Because now if I backed out, I have to be completely backed out. I cannot back out only Ujjwal changes or Neha's changes or my changes. I have to back out completely. Okay. What to do here? Chalo chalte hain. Go here and just reload this page. Now this update set become a local one. Okay, now let's come here and local update set. And this is one local one. And now you're getting option called the backout. But Suraj ने rent पे किया 1 month का advance done, furniture done, shifting done, AC वैसे सब set किया. After 1 week, wife says no, I'm not be happy here. Now let's be on the place of Ashish. He's managing a complete delivery now. This is also one of the practical scenario, guys. Backing out the updates are more costlier and tougher than making the fixes. उनको problems को fix करना easy है, उनको back out करने से. I never see in my experience till the 8 years in service now that we backed out anything in the go live. Never ever. We deactivate the functionality, we remove the roles, we hide the fields, kind of things if possible, but we never backed out. Because after backed out, it is not guaranteed that the system which was earlier working will work now or not. Now Suraj is coming on the plan. Atul, we have a backup. Can we approach the service now? Yes, why not? But do you think that it is an easy task to ask service now to please give me the backup? And backup means I'm overwriting the data as well. And data, it includes transactional data. Do you think that you are supporting a stake, I can say share market customer, and you say, guys, can you put the backup of the 2 hours earlier? What about the transactions, latest transactions? It's not a feasible case. So backed out option is there, but it's not actually feasible to do that part. Small changes, small problems, small issues, fix it. I done in my projects. Sometime customer says this functionality is not working. I'm not happy to go live. Okay, no problem. Don't declare the go live. Let me fix it in the 1 or 2 days, and then you can make it a go live. We done that part. That's a scenarios. Now, if you click on this backout, see, validate the backout target of each update. Number 1, check for potential problems. Before you back out, please check the problem you're getting it. It is due to the updates that you bring, or it is some existing problem. If no problem found, back out this batch update set, including all update records that belong to it and all update recon to its batch. Means it's go completely. Proceed with the backout. And now let's see. It should, I should say it should give me error now, so that practically you understand that yes, backout is not a feasible case. See, it says before you backout, you have to fix this 10 problems. Close the dialog box to view the problem. OK, let's see. And here are the 10 problems. See, it says you cannot back out this. Why? Because these records are freshly created in service now or moved in the service. Now there's no backup version. Let's say same example, and don't take me Suraj personally. Suraj's wife says, Suraj, let's leave this house. He says, come on, I don't have any other house where I can shift by tomorrow morning. Let's stay here for 1 month at least, or 2 months at least. Give me time. I'll search the new house and then we'll shift it, because you need something in the background. These properties, these things which has been created, there's a no backup version. Now what to do? And here Ashish says, guys, fix it, don't back out. If you fix, then fine. If you not fix it, then you have to fix the problem only. Do nothing, do nothing, do ठीक है, do nothing is fine. Chalo, let me try to go again. Let's see what happened now. If you say do nothing, it means there's some action is required for us. Let's see. It means this decision need to be changed somewhere. Some human intervention required. Maybe it's accepted, rejected, something should be there. So now it says, okay, do nothing na, do nothing, chalo. Then everything has been backed out. See, everything is going out. Removing fields, removing fields. So now it's removing everything. Now Shabrish is happy. Thank you, Atul. You are giving me my instance back as it is. It take time, little bit time it take. Almost 100% is just backing out everything. Yes, any question guys in the meantime? No question, nothing. Come on. Yeah, good question, go ahead. Shabrish, you're on the mute.
No, it's wrong click.
Okay, no problem. So now, did you see that backing out taking a lot of time than the commitments? And I'm not sure that how it's be worked now after this part. See how many things it is removing. Also, it is removing, not deleting. It's removing, not deleting it. Maybe it's putting some kind of a layer so that it should not be come into the consideration after that, but it's not deleting completely, I'm sure. Okay, it's done. It's still rolling here. Okay. So now once this has been backed out, then we will refresh this page and we'll see is Neha's pull key changes are there or not. I'm sure it will not be there because it has been completely backed out. But learning backout is not that much easy because we have done nothing, no customization, no configuration much, moving here and then, 2 fields, 2 columns, that's done. But practically, it's not that much easy to do this part. Okay. Chale. Last, before I close the call and sorry, recording, any doubt, any question, any clarification required? Anybody? Seeing it's still taking time.
Atul, I have one query. Maybe it's a silly one, but initially we created our update sets like child update sets under your parent update sets. And today we noticed that like whatever changes or whatever the configuration that we did in dev, are showing under the update set. So it happens through the background script, or it is like, because we are not referencing this update set name in any of our changes or developments that we are doing.
No, I did not get your question completely. Parents-child relationship you are saying?
I have created our update set in my name.
Right.
And I have done certain developments in this 2 weeks. Right. And when I see, when you just show it us today, there was some records of like 200 updates that I have done until now. How it gets like reference to that my update set?
It is coming from your name only. So you can let me go here and you can open your update set. See here. Individually, it's tracking in your update set only. So you have done 233 changes as of now.
So it is an automatic update because it's my, like I am doing it from my ID. That's why it's referencing everything under my update sets.
If someone make a call from your number, either you're making or not, it considers that Neha call, right?
Okay.
This is what same thing here. Now you can see it's giving me error. One or more version are not able to back out. Details can be found here. चलो मतलब done तो हो गया, but failed है. Let's see what happened now. Let me reload this. Okay, it's reloading. These 10 problems are there. Let me see what to do here. This 10 problem. Do nothing. It's already there. Then do nothing is fine. Let me reload this page, and I'm sure the background has been completely now done. Yeah, it's loading. Let's see the changes. It's still there. Yeah, no, it is not there now. No. So background has been done completely. Only it giving error for this 10 problems because system did not find the backed version of the first version where to bring the original use case, original file there. Okay, now do one thing. I'm not sure that how you can do it, but maybe Shabrish, if you can get chance or anybody want to do the practice, everybody's account is there in Shabrish profile in his account in the instance. So if you want to do the practice, then do this thing. You can ask Shabrish to reset your password and he will give you the admin roles as well. And then you can do the practice. That's fine. Okay, Chali, let me stop the recording. Any last question? Good. Yeah, go ahead, Shabrish.
Atul, we just created the credentials of all the members, right, in this group.
We just created the user IDs, passwords, role assessment. It's still pending because
no. Actually, we have imported the data and we have exported the data of your instance and we have imported the data in my instance.
Correct.
It has to be like copy and paste, right? So
but
it has to be in that manner. Why it is not?
No. See, we migrated only user data. Did you migrate the group data? No. Did you migrate the relationship data? No. Then we have to do that as well, right? Copy pasted is fine. User account has been done from here to there. But what about the other related records of the user? Where's the group? Where's the role? In your instance, there's a no batch 11 exists, right?
Okay. And what is the use of getting an error like it is. I mean, with the same user ID, it is getting error, right? So what is the use then?
The thing is that what it indicates, number one, two user ID should not be with the same name. That is the one. And second, if you are doing any updates, make sure you are making the sys ID consistent throughout the instances. Otherwise, you are not able to update the records.
Okay.
It is okay.
Yeah.
Actually, let me stop the recording and take a quick attendance now.